Hello everybody and welcome to my new video. Some of you asked me on Facebook a couple of questions about my life as au pair, and that's why I'm doing this video. So I'm basically recording this video because I want to explain to you what it's like to be a male au pair in London. I'm gonna answer to all of the questions you asked me. I put all of the questions in this old phone that I have. I really hope it's going to be a short video because I don't want to bore you, but I also hope that you're going to enjoy it. And so we start with the first question: what is an au pair? So this is really simple and really hard at the same time. So basically an au pair is like a live-in or live-out nanny, but with a lower salary and like less responsibilities, if I can say that, something like that. What we do is to live with the family that's hosting us. We need to look after the children or the kids of the family. For example, one daughter and one son, or 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. That's up to the family, of course. I'm lucky from that point of view, but I'm gonna explain everything later. So our duties is to look after the kids like a babysitter, but we are always working because we are living in the house. So our responsibility is to make sure that the kid and the family, and sometimes the pets too, because we have a dog, they are enjoying their time and they are happy and they are safe and everything like that. So that's basically it. It's not a really good explanation, but it's short. So I hope you can understand it. The second question is, why did you choose to be an au pair? This is not easy. I chose to be an au pair because I love kids, and I've always worked with kids during my, I think it was like in the past 4 years or something. I don't really remember it. But anyway, I love kids. I used to be an entertainer back in Italy. I used to work with, we call it animazione, which is like animation, entertainment. I like magic tricks, and I'm also a singer, I'm a musician, I'm an actor. And I thought that being an au pair was the best opportunity, the best chance that I had to come here in London, or anyway to practice the language. Okay, and that's it. That really is. I also wanted to run away from my town because I used to live in a really small village and everything was sinking. I was so bored and I really needed to make new experiences that I literally had to run away, like woo! And that was it. Then there's the third question. The third question is, where do you live and why? Why? I don't know why, but where do I live? I live in Kingston upon Thames, which is a borough of London. I live in southwest London. I know it's not central. I know it's not like Chelsea or Oxford Street or stuff like that, but I really love Kingston because we are surrounded by lovely landscapes. This is a really green area. It's full of parks, it's full of residential areas, if I can say that. We basically have everything we need. We have shops, we have fast foods, we have clubs, we have pubs, we have everything we really need. We don't have the museums that there are in central London, but we are also really close to central London, which is like 30 minutes, like half an hour by train. I'm in Waterloo, so that's basically perfect. And to answer to the question about why are you here, it's just because my host family lives here. So since I'm a live-in au pair and I live with the family and this is my room, Even if it's a little bit messy, don't worry. I live here and the family lives here, so that's it, I guess. The fourth question is, what are your duties and salary? Speaking about the salary, it's not really a cool question to ask, but let's say that it's around £100 per week, so it is around £400 per month, which is not a lot, and I get it, but you need to understand that I don't pay for my room, I don't pay for my food. The money that I earn, they are like clean money that I can spend, as I want. So yeah. And also, speaking about the duties, I wake up around 7:40, 7:45 in this room. Then I go to wake up my kid, so he has like 5 or 10 minutes to stretch and, convince himself to go to school. Then I go downstairs, I prepare my breakfast, I prepare my kids' breakfast, we have breakfast together, and then around 9 o'clock, a little bit earlier actually, like around 8:50, like 10 to 9, he goes to school on his own, and I walk the dog, because yes, we have a dog, he is Arthur, and he's 3 years old, and you're gonna see him somehow, one day, I don't know when. After that, I come back home, and more or less my mornings are free, as long as I don't have to clean sometimes, or tidy up the rooms, or change the duvet and wash and do the laundry, stuff like that. It doesn't happen really often, because sometimes I do it on Monday and Tuesday, so that for the rest of the week I'm always free in the morning. Then I get to pick up my kid around 3:30. We come home, we do homework, we play a little bit. Sometimes it's not really easy because he really wants to play electronics and stuff like that. And he's allowed only half an hour, so sometimes we have to fight, and I really need to struggle. I struggle a lot to convince him to play, like with toys, stuff like that. Then I prepare his dinner. Sometimes I prepare his change for the football training, because he's a really good goalkeeper and he plays football. And then boom, that's done. And that's basically my day. I also walk the dog in the afternoon, I forgot to mention, but that's a secondary thing. But I also forgot to mention that Saturdays and Sundays, like in the weekend, I'm always free. We all pair, we have day off, so it's perfect. We are free to do whatever we want. And sometimes I go to central London and I do new experiences like museums, or I travel, everything I can do. The fifth question is, for how long do you want to be an au pair? It's not about how long do I want to be an au pair, because we have contracts. My contract started on the 2nd of June 2016, so last year, and it will end, since it's 1 year contract, on the 2nd of June 2017. I don't know if I'm going to be an au pair again after this experience, because I love it, but also I would love to find another job and other chances to stay in London, having my room, having my apartment, having my independence. I'm not saying that this is not good, because this is perfect, but if you are 24 like I am, you really need to do something else, if you know what I mean. So I don't know, maybe I'll try again, but I'm not really sure that I'll be an au pair again. So just 1 year, it will be fine. The sixth question is, how's your family? I would do a really short description. The family is wonderful. They are really open-minded, they are really young-minded, if I can say that. They work a lot, they understand the struggle to be an au pair sometimes, because they had many au pairs during the last years. And the kid is amazing, he's really sweet, he's 11. He's really sweet, and he's really clever, he's really talented for music because he's also a drummer, just like me, that I'm a guitarist. And yeah, it's cool, they are wonderful. I'm really happy about this choice that I made 1 year ago. Yeah, it was 1 year, something like that. The last question, because the video is almost over, is any suggestions? I don't really understand this question, but I think that the girl that asked me that, she's asking like any advices to be an au pair. I have some advices for you because it's really important. The first advice is to ask for a contract. Everything needs to be clear, because I have so many au pair friends that had bad experiences because they didn't have a contract, and the family basically took advantages from it, and this is really bad. So you need to have a contract. You need to know perfectly what you're gonna do when you are an au pair. What are your duties? What's your salary? How many hours are you gonna work? If you're gonna work a little bit more, if they're gonna pay you some extras, you know, all that kind of stuff. And the second thing is, don't rush. If you meet a family on aupairworld.com or any other website, be sure that that's the family you want, you know, to meet. And take your time. I spoke to my family for about 3 months before I came here. And I know people that spoke to their family just once on Skype and then they left their country. And no. This is not good. You really need to be careful, you really need to, you really need time to settle down. And that's it. So basically, this was the first part of the video. It's really messy, I know, but I'm still learning. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope you're gonna follow my channel, and please, if you want, just subscribe and put a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video, and bye! Woo!